talk, it was true. Sarah had this energy that filled up spaces. She'd rearrange furniture to make rooms flow better, she'd put on music while doing dishes, she'd actually use the front porch I'd been ignoring for 3 years. She made my house feel like a home. Moving in together was seamless. We had the occasional disagreement, she liked the thermostat higher than I did, and she had way more kitchen gadgets than any human needed, but nothing serious. She paid her share of everything without me having to ask, she respected my need for quiet time to decompress after work, and she never made me feel bad about my boring routines. "You're like a golden retriever," she told me one evening, watching me organize my tools in the garage for the 3rd time that month. "Just happy to have your space organized and your people nearby." Is that a compliment? It's the highest compliment. Golden retrievers are the best dogs. We got engaged on a Tuesday. Not because it was a special date, but because we'd been talking about marriage for months, and I'd finally found the perfect ring, a vintage emerald cut that had belonged to my grandmother. I proposed in our kitchen while Sarah was making coffee, because that's where we'd had our best conversations and it felt right. "Are you serious right now?" she asked, staring at the ring box. "Dead serious. Marry me, Sarah." She said yes while crying and laughing at the same time, and we called both our families that night. Her mom cried, my dad made jokes about me finally settling down again, and her youngest sister immediately started planning the bachelorette party. For 6 months, everything was perfect. We set a date, October 15th, a small ceremony at the Botanical Gardens. Sarah threw herself into wedding planning with the same enthusiasm she brought to everything else. She made spreadsheets for vendors, she researched photographers for weeks, she even learned to make our own invitations because it's more personal that way. "I want everything to be perfect," she told me one night, surrounded by invitation samples and color swatches. "This is the only wedding I'm ever having." I believed her completely. The first sign something was wrong came in early September, about 6 weeks before our wedding. Sarah got a call while we were watching a movie, and she stepped outside to take it. She was out there for nearly an hour. "Everything okay?" I asked when she came back in. "Yeah, just family drama. My cousin's going through a divorce and needed to vent." But she seemed shaken up in a way that didn't match the explanation. She kept checking her phone for the rest of the evening, and when I tried to continue the movie, she said she had a headache and went to bed early. Over the next few weeks, these mysterious calls became more frequent. Always when I wasn't around, while I was at work, or in the shower, or running errands. And Sarah's mood started shifting in ways I couldn't predict. One day she'd be her normal, cheerful self, excitedly showing me photos of centerpiece ideas for the reception. The next day she'd be distant and snappy, getting irritated when I asked basic questions about vendor confirmations or timeline details. "Are you getting cold feet about the wedding?" I asked her one evening in late September.